Grafted, a Shudder original directed by Sasha Rainbow. It is a body horror film that addresses the disturbing side of beauty standards and the desperate need for acceptance. The movie follows Wei, a young Chinese student. Both Wei and her father shared a skin condition which he was trying to cure. Wei moves to New Zealand after her scientist father dies due to a failed skin grafting experiment. Driven by a desire to fit in and continue her father's work, she begins her own experiments, of course leading to gruesome consequences. The film's plot involves Wei's struggles to adjust to her new life, facing ridicule and alienation from her cousin and her friends. This pushes Wei further down a path of experimenting with her father's research, leading her to make some drastic and gruesome decisions. As the movie progresses, it blends body horror with slasher elements. The story also explores the pressure to conform and the lengths people will go to achieve a sense of belonging. The experience of being another immigrant child trying to assimilate into a new culture is also shown. Grafted is a film that is both disturbing and visually striking. The movie is not so much scary as it is intended to produce discomfort and disgust. Thanks to the sound design with its squishes, rips, and squelches making the strong practical effects and intense close-ups more unsettling. Even the food looks unappetizing, adding to the overall disturbing atmosphere. The pacing is generally good, with a consistent flow that keeps the audience engaged. Although the first 30 minutes of the film might feel a bit rushed and confusing for some viewers. The film is more interested in focusing on the immediate events rather than the consequences of those actions. It uses dark satire and over-the-top violence to comment on modern beauty trends. From a directorial standpoint, Sasha Rainbow's unique style is evident, particularly in her use of shot selection, composition, and visual aesthetic. The movie also incorporates a distinct color palette, moving from darker tones in the initial scenes to a more vibrant pinkish aesthetic as the story progresses. This also reflects the main character's mindset and transformation. Grafted inevitably draws comparisons to films like The Substance, May, Excision. It's also been compared to Eyes Without a Face and Audition. It is said to have elements of Mean Girls and the slasher subgenre. While it shares themes and visual styles with these movies, Grafted maintains its own unique identity. While the film is visually stunning, the narrative is sometimes inconsistent, and the themes are not always explored with the same level of depth. There are some logical errors like the noticeable difference in voice, height, and build that is disregarded by everyone in the movie. Then there is the aunt who is never checking on the house when things are evidently going wrong. And the cliché old trope used in many films where law enforcement is either absent or ineffective, often to allow the plot to progress in a certain direction. The film features 3 great acting performances for the price of one. Joanna Sun effectively portrays the main character's vulnerability and transformation, while Jess Hong and Eden Hart portrays a multifaceted performance as the movie progresses. The internal struggles, the increasing madness, the helplessness, everything is well communicated. Even though it sometimes falters in its thematic focus, Grafted is a memorable watch with moments of extreme gore, grotesque body transformations, and the social commentary on beauty standards and acceptance. The film has a unique, somewhat flawed identity that blends different horror subgenres in a very satisfying way. It's a promising debut from director Sasha Rainbow, who is certainly one to watch in the future. Now, if you have already watched the movie, comment down your opinions. Thanks for watching.